All right, first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. Peace and citations to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. It's the brother Gabaria from the Indiana camp. Come back as you get on another sit down. And basically just the spirit hit me with this lesson. It just came out of nowhere. But basically we're gonna go into how Satan, the devil, the spiritual being Satan himself, is basically an angel of the Lord. All right, and this is a cut on the Christian doctrine to basically show that that Satan isn't in hell. He's not the ruler of the underworld. He's not down there with lava and a pitchfork and torturing people. All that stuff is fairy tales, make believe. All right, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, we're gonna prove that in this video. All right, so we're gonna prove right now that actually the spiritual demon Satan works with Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. All right, matter of fact, Slakia, not works with, he works for Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. All right, he's an angel. All right, just like the other angels that you read throughout the scriptures that goes out and carries certain tasks for the Lord. Satan is one of them. All right, he's to obey Yahweh. He's to obey Yahweh. He praises Yahweh. He loves Yahweh. All right. He's just an angel that works. He's just an angel that does basically wickedness. All right. We already read the scripture, which Lord willing, I'm gonna get in this video. It says a good and evil comes from the Lord. All right, and he has set angels to do that. All right, demons works for the Lord. All right, what does I say? Thought escaped my mind, but anyways, without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 18. It says, therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will be hardened. See, so basically this goes into the Lord, is going to have mercy on whoever he wants to. All right, if the Lord wants to have mercy on certain men, he will have mercy on them. All right, if he wants to harden other men, he's gonna harden other men. Okay. Verse 19, it says, thou wilt say unto me, why does he find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Right. See, so this goes into, man, you can't resist the Lord's will. All right. Nobody. All right. Angel or men. All right. Nobody has resisted the Lord's will, man. If the Lord wants something carried out, best believe it's going to be carried out. All right. So when Satan goes and does certain things, guess what? That is also the will of the Father. All right. He allowed Satan to commit that certain act. All right. I'm pretty sure the brothers are thinking about the same thing I'm thinking about, which is the things that he did to Job. All right. Now you might read it and look like it was a bet between Satan and Satan and the Most High. But really, to be honest, the Lord actually sent the spiritual demon Satan to do them things to Job. All right, he sent Satan to go do those things, and he even gave Satan a commandment. He said, "What?" He said, "Listen, he's going to be in your hand, but what? Don't take his life." Now, if Satan was really against the Lord, or if Satan was really, why would he obey the Lord? Why wouldn't he say, "Listen, Lord, I can do whatever I want. You're not above me. I'm equal to you. You're not the ruler over me. I'm gonna do whatever I want to." Why didn't he come with that type of mindset? If he was really the rebellious, vagabond, degenerate that this Christian church portrays him to be, then why didn't Satan just do his own thing? Why did he obey the Lord right there and say, matter of fact, let me go ahead and grab it. Fucking ads, man. Come on, man. Promise you. This is Job chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came. This is a clear cut. Why was Satan there, man? If it says if the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, why was Satan among them? Why was he among them group of angels that came to present themselves of the Lord? Because he works for the Lord himself too. Satan works for the Lord as well. All right. It says, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. See? Because he's right along with the other angels. They all have jobs. All right. Look at Yahweh being the head mob boss, the one who sits on the throne. All Yahweh have to do is delegate authority, delegate certain things. That's all he does. He doesn't pick up a mob bosses don't go out and do the dirty work. They allow his men to go do it. While he's sitting, judging, and carry out tasks, guess what? He goes out to let other men does the dirty work, man. Doing the mob, you don't never even see. Some people don't even see the mob boss. You'll be lucky if you come across the mob boss, the Don. I think they call it. You'll be lucky if you come across him. But usually what? He sends out the guys and say, hey, you owe the Don such amount of money. It's time to pay up. Those are you see the gruntmen. That's who you see. And then them gruntmen carry out certain tasks. Like what? They might burn a building. They might hustle somebody. They might do certain things. But guess what? Guess who gets the credit for all that? The gruntmen you don't even know the gruntmen's names. But it all comes from Big Capone. Oh, these guys, these are Big Capone's guys, man. You don't want to mess with him. He owns everything in the city. He got guys on the inside and out. He got guys everywhere. The guys might go blow up a building or kidnap somebody. They ain't gonna say, yeah, the gruntmen kidnap people. Well, we're looking for John and Jonathan. No. They're going to say, hey, Big Capone kidnapped somebody. Even though Big Capone didn't physically do it himself, he sent out men to go do it for him. All right? That's exactly what the angels and Satan job is to do, man. To fulfill what? The will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So Satan's job is just basically to do his job of wickedness. All right? That's his job. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, it says, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and walking up and down it. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God, and excuseth evil, and still holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. It says, and Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thy hand, it says, but put forth thine hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, it says, he is in thy hand, but save his life. See? So basically, Satan, gave the Lord how can I say? The Lord, he basically gave him an ultimatum. He said, listen, man, look, Job, look what everything Job has. I said, but what? Start taking things from him. Start putting a hell upon him. And he will curse you to your face. Yeah, he loves you because you've been taking care of him for so long. But if you take everything from him, then guess what? His integrity is going to fail. And the Lord, and did the Lord physically go do it himself? No. What did the Lord do? The Lord delegated authority to tell Satan to go do it. He said, all right, he's going to be in your hands. But you can do everything you want to him. But don't take his life. And guess what Satan did? Exactly what the Lord told him to do. Does that really sound like a rebellious, degenerate, vagabond, what's it called? What's them people? A rebel? Does that really sound like a rebel that's just on the loose, running rancid, trying to mess up the Lord's plans? No, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like an obedient servant to me. That's exactly what that sounds like. Satan was being an obedient servant. The Lord told him what to do, and Satan went to go do it precisely. Precisely. He didn't kill Job, but he put major hell upon him. Exactly what the Lord told him to do. So all for you people out here saying that, oh yeah, Satan is against the Lord, and Satan's gonna win. We don't want Satan to win and this and that. Well, Satan's just really working for the Lord. He's just an angel. He's just an angel out there to test men, to test you. So he's gonna put hell upon you to see what you gonna do. Are you really for the Lord? Matter of fact, really, to be honest, if you think about it, Satan's job is extremely important, because if the Lord just keep taking care of you, and you'll never get tested, and then let's say something go wrong, and then you cussing out the Lord now because what? Because you wasn't taken care of. Is that really a person that you want up underneath you? Or really, matter of fact, look at it like this. Let's say you had a friend. You and your friend never got in an argument. Y'all never disagreed about nothing. Y'all always agreed. And then 10 years later, 12 years later, y'all get an argument. And now he calling you all types of bitch ass niggas and this and that. You soft, you did. Now he said he calling you everything up under the sun. And you can be like, damn, this is my friend. This is, he's saying hurtful stuff. He's saying, yeah, man, that's why your daddy wasn't here. Your mama wasn't shit. If I get a chance, I'll fuck your girl, and all this just complete horrendous stuff he's saying to you in your face. And this is supposed to be your friend. But y'all never got in an argument. Y'all agreed about everything. But the one argument y'all did get, he just completely was relentless with it. You're going to be second guessing yourself like, man, I don't think this guy was really my friend. I think he was just along. He was just for the ride along because everything was good. But when things got shaky, when things was getting rough, then he just turned his back on you and dipped. Calling you all types of, yeah, man, don't call my phone anymore. You broke, So Satan's job is to test that guy to see is his integrity really, do men really that love the Lord, do they really stand for the Lord, man? Satan's job is to see, are you really a ride or die for the Lord? You say you love the Lord, yeah, because the Lord take care of you. But what would you do if the Lord sent Satan against you and to tempt you and to do all these other stuff? Then are you still going to be for the Lord? Job said it himself, man. He said, what? Though the Lord slay me, yet will my trust remain in him. All right. Job told his wife, we said, what? Shall we receive good only from the Lord and not evil? So Job understood, listen, man, hey, if whatever the Lord has befallen me, hey, let it be so. Who can I stand against the Lord? Just know one thing. I'm not going to turn my back on the Lord. Yeah, he gave me everything up under the sun, and yeah, he took it away. But hey, that's the Lord. What can I say? And that type of mind state is every mind state. Every one of us should have that same exact mind state, man. That's the type of integrity we should have. All right. Whatever befalls us, whatever Satan does to come against us, we should say, hey, listen, we're going to ride or die for the Lord no matter what. All right. Let me get this because this was just on my spirit. What was that? Come on now. This is 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 14. It says, but the spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. So what? So the Lord took his spirit from Saul and sent an evil spirit. All right. Now, for you, the people out there that saying what? Oh, the Lord is good. The Lord is good. See, the Lord is good. He's good all the time. He's good the Lord is good. But guess what? The Lord is also evil. All right. The Lord, both comes from the Lord. And let me prove that right now. Because I'm pretty sure I feel it. A lot of people say, oh, this man just called the Lord evil. What? This is a false prophet. He just called the Lord evil. Let me prove something right now. This is Isaiah. Is this Isaiah? Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call. Nah, Slocky, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Where's it at? Oh, I got it now. It is in Isaiah, but this is the one. This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. See? So the Lord creates light and he creates darkness. The Lord creates peace and he creates evil. Evil goes into what? Ill times, bad times. All right. The Lord can rise you up. The Lord can bring you down. So all the wickedness Satan does, guess what? It comes from the Lord because the Lord created it all. See? Is it starting to make sense? Well, it's gonna make sense to the elect anyways. But is it starting? Are the dots connected now? That Satan works for the Lord. Satan is an angel right up underneath for the Lord. So if Satan's up in the heavens with the Lord, then guess what? That also proves that there can't be a hell. All right, Satan doesn't have an underworld kingdom that where bad souls go and he tortures them forever. Nah, man, that's not scriptural based. All right, good and evil comes from the Most High. All right, He creates them both. He can take His spirit from you, and He can put an evil, degenerate, wicked spirit upon you. All right, just like He did Saul, man. The scriptures blatantly said, man, what? The Lord took His spirit and He sent an evil one. All right. So everything Satan is doing is all ordained by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Himself. All right. But just because He's an angel of the Lord doesn't mean we have to give unto it. All right. Yeah, Satan has a job, but Satan's job is to test you to see what you're gonna do. You can't allow Satan to come. Oh man, the Lord. If Satan is coming to tempt me, I guess I'll fall out. Because the Lord must be against me. No, that's not no. Scripture says what? Let me see. Yahushua actually said it. Let me see. I don't think Yahushua said it, but I know it's written. Hold on. This is James chapter 4, verse 7. It says, submit yourself, therefore, to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. See? So it says, resist the devil, and he's going to flee from you. So what? Keep your integrity. Don't let Satan get you. Because he's doing his job. Yeah, he's doing his job. But at the same time, you have to do your job. And what? Keeping your integrity. Submitting yourself unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And guess what? Let me tell you this. If you're part of the elect, you're going to do that anyways. You're going to do that anyways. That's why you're part of the elect. Because what? You are chosen. You are chosen to resist the Satan, man. All right? Just like it said, just like Yahushua told Peter, says what? Satan desires to have thee. But did Satan Satan get Peter? The answer is no. He didn't. He desired to get him. He was testing him. But what? Ultimately, he didn't. Peter kept his integrity. And Peter's back today doing what? Teaching, man. You know? There was one more I wanted to get. Just escaped my brain that fast. Oh man, what was it? Oh man, I can't. It's gone. Yeah, I can't think of it. I mean, it was just right down the tip of my tongue, but it just escaped. But yeah, man. Like yeah. Read it. Yeah, back to the scripture, man. So basically, yeah, man. Yeah, Satan might desire to have you, but what if you do your job? If you keep your integrity, then guess what? He's gonna flee from you. Which basically means what? He did his job. He's like, I tried to get him. He didn't fold. Let me go. Let me get pushed off to another. Doesn't mean he ain't gonna come back. Not saying will, about face and come back. If you showing signs of weakness, if you showing signs that you really ain't about it, he's like, hey, Satan, all right, well, let me see, what is he about now, And Satan might get some guys, all right? We got the Mississippi Maniac. Satan got all over him, We seen the guys in Chicago, We seen the guy from Atlanta, even in my camp, man, in Indiana. We seen the guy. Satan got him and his son, Satan got brothers, but the scripture says what? They are not of us, because if they were of us, they would endure with us. They would still be here if they was of us. All right. So if you're enduring now, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're still in the wisdom, knowledge, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you're still teaching, and you're still having a drive, and you still have that fire upon you, and you're still enduring, it's a good chance that you're part of the elect. But notice everything that I said, those are things that you can't just be like, oh yeah, I've already did all those things, so I'm part of the elect. No, you must continue in doing these things. Those are things that those are attributes and traits that the elect is going to do all the way until they get upon that chariot. That's when their course is finished. That's when they have fought the good fight. That's when they can cash in all their chips, man. When they get upon that chariot, all right. That's when they can confidently say they overcome Satan, man. Because Satan is going to tempt you all the way, and he's going to come against you all the way until you get upon that chariot. All right. So that's all I had. I mean, Lord, I hope this video was edifying. Like I said, man, hey, Satan is nothing but an angel that worked for the Lord. He has a job just like the rest of the angels do, man. All right. Matter of fact, that's what Thawada just brought it back to my memory. This is Sirach chapter 20, verse 4. It says, as is the lust of a eunuch to deflower a virgin. A eunuch is a person who doesn't have sex. But it says the lust of a eunuch to deflower a virgin. It says, so is he that execute judgment with violence. All right. Reprove. That's not what I wanted. But I mean, I guess it's pretty good. Because it just basically shows it says, as for the lust of a eunuch to deflower a virgin, so is he that execute judgment with violence. Right. So, yeah. So basically that same drive, a eunuch, a person who doesn't have sex, that same lust that he has to deflower a virgin, basically to take her virginity. That's the same person who has the same, it says, so is that man that execute judgment with violence, right? So if it's a judgment that has to be brought forth, he has that same exact excitement, that matching energy, So if the Lord want to execute judgment, or if the Lord sends an angel to execute judgment, they have that same drive, that same adrenaline, just like a eunuch wants to deflower a virgin, they have that same, drive and force, I guess you can represent that as Satan, because Satan is on his job. He has a job. The Lord created him to have a job, and he's excited for it. He's matter of fact, just like how we say brothers should be hot for the Lord, Satan is hot for the Lord too. So guess what? He's gonna be. Hey, the scripture says what? Satan is coming down. Yeah, man. What was it? Satan coming down as a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. So that's hot. Satan is hot. Satan is running rampant. Satan is what? He's into overtime, man. He's into overtime because what? He's hot for the Lord. He's hot to execute the Lord's judgment. He's out here doing what's it called? He's out here doing the Lord's work. So that's what? That's an encouragement for us to be hot. All right. But that's all I had. Lord willing, I hope this video was edifying. Until next time, shalom.